me? The doctor. The oncoming storm.
Okay, so what we have here is a game in my 82. Still one of my favourite tanks, although there are a whole bunch of new tanks that I've got that I really do love. This is still one of my favourites though. But I'm in a Tier 7 match. There's a Tier 7 tank on each team, but it's basically a Tier 6 match. We have one Panther, they have one KV3, and then there's a whole bunch of Tier 6s, and then there's me. And on the other team, they've got a failed platoon because they got a Tier 4 with a Tier 3, and as you see, that Tier 3's now been dragged into a Tier 7 match. But, you know, it's basically a whole bunch of Tier 6s and me. And so, yeah, here we go. And as you know from watching my videos and possibly playing the game, the 82 is incredibly slow. It takes a while to get anywhere. So unfortunately, there's not going to be a great deal of action straight away. Ignore chat with the whole noob team loser thing. You know what? Anyone that writes noob for any reason on there, that always sets my bullshit detector off, because most of the time people writing noob in this game are noobs themselves, and they've generally caused the cock up themselves. There's a whole bunch of times that I start raging at the screen because someone's done something incredibly stupid that's fucked my game up, but I never write it on there, and anyone that does, generally it's all on them. And as I said, so I'm always very suspicious of people who write that. Now, I contemplated going round here, but I thought, fuck it, over the top. I've got the armour to be able to do this, and now I'm ahead of our KV-1S. There's two tanks around this corner, I know this, but I'm relying on the fact that neither of them is a KV-1S, and I have a hell of a lot of frontal armour. I took 3 damage there. Concentrate on one tank at a time. I took a hit there. And there we go. Someone robbed my kill, but that was probably a good thing. I was taking damage from 2 tanks. Now, I haven't been paying attention. I've been in full aim mode, so I didn't realise I was halfway up a hill. But here we go. Aerial. Always aim for the turret on an aerial. It's its weak point. You will not pen its armour from the front in a Tier 5 or a Tier 6, and possibly a Tier 7. But you'll go through the turret almost every time. And there we go. I've just realised my way's blocked, and I thought about reversing all the way up, and I thought, fuck it, barge my way through. But yeah, there's my first kill anyway. So a bit of a good start. Basically a Tier 6 match, although it is a Tier 7. Basically a Tier 6 match, and I've got me a kill already, and done a hell of a lot of damage on on that Churchill. So a good start, has to be said. Now this KV-1S is rushing forward, but while he's brave, he's also quite sensible. He waits for me. He's seen that I can handle myself in a fight, I've got the armour, and he keeps stopping and waiting to make sure I'm with him, which is an incredibly good tactic. Here we go. KV-1S. And he's gone. But I can see another KV-1S. It's on full health. And I've just put 1 round into him. 2 rounds into him. This one takes its time, but if at first you don't succeed, try again until 1 more hit. There he is. There's kill number 2. And although the KV-1S put 1 round into him and took him down to half health, I did the rest of the work on that. And I don't know if he just left that one for me, Well, thank him if he did, because that was very gracious of him. But he could have basically taken that kill at any time. But as you can see, I am a tier 5 tank. I do have a tier 5 gun. And it shows in this. You saw how many bounces were on there. But if you keep plugging away, I fire a fraction of a second too late. Now that T150 I'm not so concerned with, because I can't hit him, so there's no point panicking about him yet. But his gun is almost as powerful as a KV-1S's, and it has a much quicker reload time than the KV-1S's. So I want to be careful of him. Right, here we go. Aim for the back of the tank. There we go. Thank you, good night. There's kill number 3. Oh, KV-1S. I got lucky there and that one bounced. Oh dear, here comes that T150. Now someone's put a round into him, so he's on very low health. If I can get my gun round before he can reload, then I can do that and get kill number 4 and just about save my ass there, but... Right, take my time. I know where the weak spot is on the KV-1S. Stop rushing it. There we go, kill number 5, and what is, and was, a very good game for a tier 5 tank in a tier 7 match. Okay, and so on to the scores for that match. You can see there, bang on 3000 XP. That's times 2 for the first victory of the day, and with premium, so it was basically 1000 XP earned, and yeah, you managed to get up to 3. And you look at that, I hit so many things, I did so much damage. If I'd managed to get the kill on that Churchill at the beginning, then that would have been a top gun. But you know what? I might have taken a lot more damage if he hadn't come around and killed him. So, although it's just a pain in the ass that happened, I'm glad it did, because that might not have been such a good game if I hadn't got that kill. If I had got that kill, because it would have been much harder earned. You can see there, got myself a sniper. Yeah, I like that award. It's not bad, but you know, it's not one of the great ones. I'm there. I'm in second place. Despite doing less than half the amount of damage of the Panther. The Panthers are tier 7. So he did that much more than me, and only got a fractional amount more XP than me. I deserve to be above all those tier 6s, because frankly I'm a tier 5 and I managed to get 5 kills and do over 1000 damage. Only 3 tanks got, or 3 of the tier 6 tanks on our team got a higher amount of damage than me. And I said I led the way there. I took a lot of crap from that aerial and that Churchill, and I damn well deserve to be at the top of that list. Good game for all of us though. Looking at that, I fired 35 times, only 3 of them missed, but 12 of them that hit failed to pen, most of those being on that KV-1S. I was hit 8 times and penned 5 times. Luckily not penned by that KV-1S. No splash damage caused to me. Potential damage received well over 2000. Didn't spot anything, but damage 7, killed 5, and got some spotting damage as well, nearly 600. So that was pretty good. Walked away with 27,000 credits. So yeah, overall, pretty good game. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did playing it. Bye.